Vamos allá. Otro vídeo de la avowed. Hoy nos vamos a centrar en hacer historia, porque buscando por ahí me estaban saliendo mucho bicho fuerte, bichos en azul, con varios niveles de azul y tal, y no estaba yo preparado. Así que vamos a hacer este. Bueno, más bien vamos a explorar esta zona.
Welcome to Paradise, Envoy. The ambassador's expecting you.
Good work out there, Envoy. Only just arrived and you're already the talk of the town. Well, the ambassador ordered me to give you free access to the city. No idea why he's calling the shots all of a sudden, but...
That sounds ominous.
Anyway, you can go on ahead. The ambassador's expecting you. Well, she comes and goes. You never know where she'll turn up, and it's never for a good reason. Kind of like a nightmare. Once you're in the city, you'll find the Adiran embassy due north of the gatehouse. Take care, Envoy.
What? No parting words from me? After all the time we spent together?
Shove off, Muttonhead. How's that for a parting word?
With talk like that, it's no wonder the Adirans think we need a little civilizing. At least I'm in good company now. Right.
No va muy bien esto, pero bueno, a ver qué nos cuentan por aquí arriba. Uy, va. Ah, vale, es imagen de vídeo. Bueno, por lo menos hay casitas por... ¡Uy, va! Flechazo. Pues sí que empieza bien la cosa. A la memoria. Pues sí que duré. Llevo 3 minutos y ya le he palmado. Esto es.
You should not be here. You should be free, whole, the blood feeding your veins. Why are you here? The space within emptiness, where the gods live and the dead wait. A cage, a prison. We feel the souls of multitudes, a current beneath the skin of this place. We could dip our hand in once, feel them near us. But now, we are trapped like wasps in amber. But you should be alive. Worse, you died. Someone cut short your span. An arrow broke the skin. It carried poison to your veins. A festering blot of corruption spread through the root and sap. It stilled your heart. It silenced the song in your mind. Yes, we would see them hurt too, writhing like a dying adder. We can give you this chance. We could send you back. Just this once. with your own escape so near, we are moved and decided. We will use our waning strength to free you. Then you must find us. Free us from our prison. You are ours. We tend to the sprout on the bough.
No soy vuestra.
Breathe deep. All birth is agony.
Ya qué cara se le ha quedado.
You're awake? Thank the gods. For a second there, I thought I had a problem on my hands. You're alive, somehow. That's what counts.
Glad to see you with us. I was sure you were already on your next trip around the wheel, but I brought you here just in case. If anyone can work a miracle, it's Liviana, though whatever restored you is beyond even her skill. A voice? I take it you don't mean Liviana ordering me around.
There's something I still don't understand. Envoy, you died. Not sure. All I did was stitch you together. Your soul did the heavy lifting.
The metaphysical heavy lifting, anyway. What does this mean for her? Should she expect anything else strange? Other than coming back from the dead, I mean.
That depends on a few things. Visions and hallucinations? Likely. Manifestations of past lives? Uncommon, but possible. Not as often as I used to. This is far beyond my expertise. You should visit Runid, our local watcher. She would know what to make of your strange, stubborn soul. One who sees into the spirit realm, speaks to the dead, and knows the past through their eyes. A watcher examines the soul down to its very core. I can't think of anyone more qualified for the job. Runid's shop is in the hills to the northeast. A bit of a walk. Just head out of the gate to the east of town and follow the path that curves to the north. It should be perched up in the hills. Oh, but avoid the Watcher in Hightown. She's a known charlatan. I'll send word to the ambassador that you survived, but he'll no doubt want to talk to you. Head up the stairs outside my clinic and take a left onto the main road. That'll get you to the embassy. Apologies. Paradise is a bit of a maze, especially to newcomers.
Don't worry. I know my way around. Which is why I should go with you. Your assassination is bound to have stirred things up. Don't mention it. Besides, I don't want this to blow up any more than you do. The sooner we solve your murder, the better for everyone. We should talk back again. I'm hoping you can help me understand what just happened to you.
Envoy, what can I do for you?
No tengo dinero, soy pobre. Uy, un libro. He comparado nuestras hierbas locales con las mismas que se importan de Aedir. Si mis hallazgos son ciertos, todo lo que crece en las tierras vivientes es más potente. Todo, tanto antídotos como venenos. Por supuesto, los mejores ingredientes crecen en las partes más mortales de la selva, así que tal vez debería cosechar varias semillas y pagarle a alguien para que las cultive en las repúblicas, a ver qué pasa. O quizá no deba contaminar el continente hasta que entienda lo que me enfrento. No me volverán a disparar flechas, ¿no?
This may not be the prettiest part of town, but it's got the grinning battle rock.
You saved my life. He would have killed me. And all the coins.
Think nothing. Any law-abiding citizen would have done the same.
La letra está totalmente inclinada y el papel se ve rasgado en casi todos los bordes de las letras por la fuerza con la que he escrito. Cuando te dije que escondieras el botín me refería a un lugar bajo llave, pedazo de imbécil. Joder, con que tuviera cualquier puerta ya sería mejor que esto. Muévelo ahora mismo, sabes que no puedo dejar que me vean con él. Si el cofre sigue aquí para la próxima revisión será tu ataúd. La caligrafía que sigue es distinta, muy tosca y rudimentaria. Jefe, no puedo cargar esto solo. Creo me ayudó a traerlo, ya sabes. Antes de que tú te encargaras de él. Además, mamá solía decir que el mejor sitio para esconder algo era a plena vista. La siguiente letra coincide con la de las primeras frases. Encárgate de esto antes de que yo esconda de tu madre. Inútil. Eso no ha estado nada bien, jefe. Mamá decía que las malas palabras hacen a los hombres malos. Me voy un tiempo. Puedes quedarte con mi parte. Eso es lo que sueles hacer. No pienso mover el baúl. Vale. Yo me ocupo del baúl. No os preocupéis ninguno de los dos. Plata, oro... La primitiva, arcabuto, genial... No había nada. Interesante.
Suture.
Vamos a la A. Primero intentaremos saber por qué estoy vivo. Y después hablaremos con el jefe de la ciudad.
You there. Are you just going to stand there and walk at that body all day?
He's dead.
Hostia, claro, pero esto es fuera de la ciudad. Vamos a ir al otro lado primero. Vale, la ciudad es bastante grandica.
I always thought they should move to High Market. Then they'd make enough to eat.
Tiene buena pinta, tiene bastantes misioncicas. Está bastante bien. Un par de teletransportes. Tengo una misión para entregar aquí.
Hey, it's the envoy. Envoy, hey. I swear, I owe you the world.
I owe the world. She saved my...
Yeah, you only...
Hey, where's Yeda?
No. Oh, gods.
They didn't make it off, Rick. I'm sorry.
But you saved Cadman. You couldn't save them? Or you didn't try?
What happened?
What? I can't understand this.
Probablemente murieron rápido si sirve de consuelo. Eso se pasó.
Off Rick, eh? We always knew that was a risk, right? And we told ourselves.
Better to go out at the bottom of the world or the top. And dying in bed like Granda, asking what if.
Did you avenge them? Is the Oracle dead? At least they got justice.
and I got my brother back.
Don't be a baby. You would have been fine without me.
What I mean to say is, we're grateful, Envoy. Ambassador Hildegard has written to Expedition Command back in High Crown to see if they'll let us come home.
While we wait for their reply, I thought...
Wait. Let me guess. Mermaid's dead.
You told him!
It was a moment of weakness. I thought I was dead. Oh, that reminds me. I wanted to give you this. It belonged to our grandfather. He'd always wanted to join the Corps, but life got in the way. When we were recruiting, he gave it to us to remind us to live well.
Well, I'm sure you've got big Envoy things to do.
I don't know if you heard, but there's a plague on and everything.
If you're ever in High Crown, look us up.
Yeah, we can drink to the Corps together.
I wish things had turned out better for the rest of their crew, but I'm glad they made it. One of them may even get a happy ending.
Que me dio confianza del cornulido. Aumenta en 2 de la destreza, en 15 la velocidad de brinco.
You died, but you're here.
El honorable medio de cartógrafos lleva mucho tiempo sirviendo a los emperadores de Aedir. Somos responsables de la creación y distribución de muchos de los mapas del Imperio, ya sea para orientar a los viajeros por el ancho y largo de Aedir, para guiar a los capitanes de embarcaciones en sus travesías por Eora, o simplemente para adornar la mansión de un aristócrata. El gremio de cartógrafos está detrás de cada una de esas obras de arte durante más de 200 años, desde que el noble cuerpo de expedicionarios descubrió el límite oriental. Nos hemos esforzado por proveer de mapas precisos y de calidad a todos los ciudadanos del Imperio y de sus colonias. Y si los dioses quieren, seguiremos haciéndolo por los siglos venideros.
Gods, am I glad to see you.
Uff. Añadir al diario. Añadir al diario. Embajador Hildegard. Llevo muchos años manteniendo el orden en Paradis. Conozco esta ciudad. Cuando hay un buen líder y se adoptan políticas justas, impera la paz. Pero tú has permitido que el garrote de acero aterrorice a mi pueblo y que siembre desconfianza y miedo. Te sugiero que cortes la correa de tu inquisidora, o la embajada podría dejar de ondear tus estandartes. Pues tarde, porque te has muerto. Tenía que habérselo pensado mejor. Uy, eso es un diario, parte. Encontramos este libro sobre un banco. Tras inspeccionarlo, nuestro escriba confirmó que la letra coincide con la firma que aparece en los pergaminos de la esfera del caos de Tain. No olvides que Tain se encuentra en las tierras vivientes. Como miembro del círculo de archimagos, está autorizado a ir a donde le plazca. Lo vigilaremos, pero no entablaremos contacto. Tain puede ser un memo inofensivo o uno de los individuos más peligrosos del mundo. No podemos correr riesgos. Querido diario, estoy en las tierras vivientes. Puede que esta isla no sea el destino vacacional más seguro, pero sin duda es el más colorido. Y el más sabroso, diré, después de haber probado estos setas. Las setas no engañan. Antes de que se me olvide, le prometí a Beck-Karna que le llevaría un recuerdo. Dicen que cayó una estrella en Escalera Esmeralda, así que eso podría ser una buena incorporación a su colección. Hay un mensaje en la contraportada. Si encuentras este diario, devuélveselo a Tain, el archimago autor de la esfera del caos de Tain. Vale, vamos a hablar con este que me ayudó en el pueblo.
None of the clerks believe my story.
Envoy, I'm glad to see you on your feet.
Tej,
I'm surprised they let you in here.
I'm surprised you're still gainfully employed.
I wouldn't say that. He's just curious company for you to keep. It's nothing like that. You run into all sorts of characters around here, is all. Some more polite than others.
Well, Kai? Come on, it's funny. Teach caused a ruckus last time he was slumming it at the Battle Rock. You were trying to kill a man, if I remember right. I had to put you outside.
You threw me into the canal.
You lived.
That water's filthy. I had the runs for 3 days.
Gods, Teach. The envoy doesn't need to know that.
The fellow cheated me. I couldn't let that slide. Or he'd think we were all marks.
It was over a dice game, right? Teach here has a gambling problem.
Great. Let's air all my troubles. Is there anything else?
The bartender's sleeping with your girlfriend.
You're lying.
You sure about that?
We'll talk about this later.
I'm not breaking up with her for you. Just so we're clear.
That's more than enough. Thank you. Was there anything I could help you with, envoy? Naturally. How can I help? Inquisitor Ludwig is the commander of the Steel Garrote in Paradise. Were you to ask her, but she doesn't keep it so much as prosecute. She's also a veteran of the Steel Garrote's campaign in the Death.
She's a Death Guard.
I don't know what happened to her there, but I suppose Wodica wasn't done with her. Has she ever... Except... No. The morning after the ambassador received word you'd been dispatched, I heard the Inquisitor tell her captain that that couldn't have been, could it?
The envoy here has depth.
We are living in the strangest of all possible times. Think upon your promises and die. That's the litany of the Steel Garrote, usually said right before they kill you. They're an order of paladins born and bred in Adir, though clearly they've found plenty of work beyond our borders.
No parecen muy buenos, la verdad.
Their remit is simple but comprehensive. They punish all who break their oaths. In practice, that has historically meant contracts. One lord or merchant will hire the Steel Garrote to bring a duplicitous rival to justice.
Fun bunch. What are they doing in Paradise?
Since the events in the Deathfire, their operations have expanded. The Steel Garrote has always been associated with Wodica. Now they are explicitly her order. And they go wherever Wodica's priests, or Wodica herself, believes there is a need for them to go. The Living Lands are a dangerous, lawless frontier in sore need of order. Thus, they are here. Or so the Steel Garrote say. Do you think so? I've always found her inflexibility comforting. Wodica's edicts are clear. If you obey her laws, pursue justice, punish the guilty, and give fealty to the Emperor, then you have pleased her, and I aim to please. But Wodica does not trust. She demands that you declare yourself for her again and again. Her every request is a test, and her every test is an opportunity to disappoint her. I appreciate a god who makes you work for their grace. I don't want anything given to me for free. Of course. What would you like to know?
Buah.
If you're looking for a particular year, the first thing you should know about Paradise is that this is, and though it might be considered a distant backwater by the rest of the world, this city is the... As for who calls this place home, I suspect you could find a criminal, confidence man, or prophet from...
Hey, come on. You're gonna give the envoy the wrong idea. We've got draft dodgers, courtesans, and revolutionaries too. You know.
As far as I can tell, Paradise has been this way since its inception. Thus the eclectic... If nothing else, this city is a reflection of the countless...
Hala, venga.
Should you say...
Sí, después de que me mataron, id con cuidado.
Envoy, is it really you?
Llevo en escala esmeralda tiempo suficiente para confirmar nuestras peores sospechas. La gente de Fior, Mes y Verno no acata las leyes de los mortales ni de los dioses. Se trapichea con la animancia y la magia popular en un claro desafío a Oédica. Sus delitos son innumerables y su forma de vida intolerable, pero no todo está perdido. Políticamente hablando, prevalece la inestabilidad. Están demasiado ensimismados como para percatarse de nuestras ansiosas manos apretando el garrote. Aguardamos tus órdenes, tu amigo del bosque. Debo admitir que está resultando imposible establecer relaciones diplomáticas. Los lugareños desconfían por naturaleza de los forasteros y no tenemos nada que ellos quieran. La inquisidora Lothwin cree que solo hace falta tiempo y presión, pero yo no comparto en absoluto su confianza. Lothwin, siento como si vigilara cada uno de mis movimientos, como si yo fuera carroña que ella quiere despedazar, con esos ojos fríos e inmóviles que han vislumbrado mucho más allá del velo y me reducen a un mero peregrino depravado que únicamente reza para que sus garras osificadas me desgarren la piel y me liberen de este patético recubrimiento hasta que al fin ambos estemos unidos como una pareja esquelética, con nuestras extremidades entrelazadas no como dos seres, sino como uno solo. No me avergüenza confesar que me atrae el poder, pero debo guardarme esas ideas por si son recibidas con repulsión, o aún peor, con entusiasmo. Sin comentarios. Cartas sin enviar. Clavario de Amund. Sé que la plaga de raíces estranguladoras es motivo de preocupación, pero rechazo taxativamente los acuerdos comerciales que impliquen la compra de cosechas adicionales a Fior, Mes y Verno. No podemos apoyar el negocio blasfemo de la animancia y mucho menos dar la bienvenida a nuestras mesas.
I can't believe you're alive. When they dragged you to Liviona's clinic, I assumed the worst. How do you feel?
Muy bien, entonces, ¿qué me
Not
mató?
even death can slow you down, I see. But we'll return to the topic of your untimely demise shortly. Our first order of business is your purse here in the Living Lands. You said you had a missive for me from the Emperor? Very good. I'm eager to see what our Emperor intends. Now, His Majesty names you a loyal servant of the Adiran Empire, and an extension of the throne's authority. Thank goodness. At least someone understands the gravity of our situation. And I can't think of anyone more suited for the job. You've seen how wild the Living Lands has become, both in nature and in politics. Sometimes I think the island has a mind of its own. No sooner had you arrived than you found yourself at the center of our troubles. Trust me, we'll get to that. This embassy has no shortage of political foes. But the dream scourge is what keeps me up at night. You've seen firsthand what it can do in nature. We can't let it reach the cities. Thank you, Envoy. The island is in capable hands. Inquisitor Ludwig thinks the plague is a distraction. She's more concerned about these local rebels fighting against the Empire. They were paradisans once, law-abiding laborers. Now, they're fugitives and oath-breakers hiding amongst the populace. They've sabotaged our work, killed our soldiers, and the final straw, attacked you out in the open.
All the more reason to strike first, or so the thinking goes.
Whatever their reason, we have to retaliate for the good of the Empire. I won't lie to you, Envoy. Our position is tenuous. If we can't even defend ourselves, how are we to defend the Living Lands? But defend it we must, for the sake of everyone who calls this island home. Inquisitor Ludwig demands that someone hang for the attempt on your life. These Paradisian rebels must face justice. Ludwig goes where she likes, haunting the living lands like a vengeful spirit. She'll reappear when she chooses, not a moment sooner. Let's make sure to give her some good news for a change.
Not many get a chance to solve their own murder, you know. I know someone who could help. A dwarven tracker named Marius. Kith or beast, there's little he can't find. He's staying at the Grinning Ballarrock, not far from Liviana's infirmary. We just take the main road east to the market, then head down the stairs and cross the canal. Rough part of town, even by the standards of Paradise. Blend in, for one thing. Marius is from the Tusks, about the harshest and remotest place the gods ever created, even by the standards of the living lands.
Trickery, lies. The gods did not build this place.
Let's just say no one survives out there without picking up a few skills, the kind we'll need if we're going to find hidden assassins. Especially if they're from the streets of Paradise.
I suggest you recruit as many allies as you can, but choose carefully. They, like you, will represent the Empire. But before we can send you off to parts unknown, we need assurances from the local healer that you're fully recovered. After all, you survived a brush with death. The health of your body is one thing. The health of your soul is another. An unusual course of... Remember, the assassin is out there. You have the element. I admire your confidence. We'll talk more of the Dream Scourge when you return. Until then, envoy.
How about we start with Marius at the Grinning Ballarrock? Beside.
Habilidad, habilidad. Ya soy 8, ¿no? No. Habíamos dicho... Realizar un bloqueo perfecto contra un ataque cuerpo a cuerpo para repeler al enemigo y tener un contraataque. Atributos. Salud a 3. ¿Otro más? Ah, no. Me falta aquí el compañero. Otra habilidad. Ochón. Suerte inesperada. Todas las habilidades de Kai, vale.
Wouldn't want their diplomats going hungry or sober.
Bueno, vamos a seguir con mi historia, que dije que hoy vamos a hacer historia. Pues historia para adelante. No. Iba a pegar un salto, pero mejor no. Que igual me vuelvo a morir y esta vez no me resucitan.
The mighty Marius, deep in his cups, ready to take on the deadliest prey, providing they're asleep at the time.
Right. Take another sip, Mongrel. Root not to finish a drink someone bought for you.
No wonder you're hiding behind a mug. You're too worried about being polite to survive out there.
The dwarf there is Marius. Best tracker I know. Just watch. This'll be good.
I heard you're from Solace Keep. How great a survivor could you be? Hiding behind stone walls all your life.
You don't know anything about me, you endearing Nimdude. So maybe go back and take another blessed day sip.
But here you are. Tell me, how does one get kicked out of a place that never lets anyone leave?
Le va a dar unas hostias.
Dukte Drago Sakasapt Jitule. You wanna talk so much, I'll cut you a second mouth across your throat.
Marius can handle himself. Of course, if you're bored, we could always start something anyway. I'm with you. Ready to crack some heads.
You stay out of it, envoy.
I've heard stories of this one. You don't want this fight.
The gods smile on you today, Marius. You won't always have someone around to protect you.
Well, that was something. Thanks for stepping in there. I had it handled, but I'm happy I didn't have to.
Marius, this is the infamous Adiran envoy. Envoy? Marius.
Well, any friend of Kai's is definitely a person. I need to see the scene of the crime, over by the town gates. I promise there's something left that we can use to track them.
Pues vamos.
Bloodstains, footprints, darts left behind. If we find anything at all, we can find your assassins. We'll figure this out, Abaku. Don't you worry.
Es conocido por ser el mejor cazador y guía de las zonas agrestes de las tierras vivientes. Ha vivido en ellas en multitud de lugares, pero no tiene un sitio al que llamar hogar. Marius utiliza antiguas técnicas para grunen de sigilo y supervivencia para ganarles la mano a sus adversarios. Usa enredaderas para atraparlos y desaparece de repente para buscarlos con un ataque silencioso. Los sentidos están afinados para detectar las amenazas y objetos dispersos por las tierras vivientes.
I don't like how those militia folks look at you.
What's going on back there?
Puedo llevar a 2 compañeros. Ah, pues sí. Ay, no puedo. Ah, ya está. Todas las habilidades. Quiero resolver mi asesinato. Por aquí nos va. Acabamos antes. La verdad no esperaba que me mataran según entraban al pueblo. No caigo bien.
Right here. This is where the envoy fell.
If it were me, I'd take the shot from up there above the embassy. Let's see if we can get up there. Here, by the graffiti. You can reach the roofs from here. Help. With any luck, your assassin will be back in their tracks and we're making sure you stay dead.
Guess the deer and discipline doesn't apply to pest control.
Espera, voy a mirar antes el camino ese. Hay un camino con una telaraña ahí.
I don't think the new owners like company.
Mierda, sin sitio. A ver. Desmontar. Ah, mira dónde estoy. Vale. Pues ahora vamos a seguir con mi asesinato. Ahora por ahí. Ahora por esto. Aquí nada. Saltamos de aquí. Espera, espera. Aquí no hay nada. Lo guay que llevas más personajes, que yo pensé que solo podías llevar a uno. Franco está vacío, pero apesta agua de pantano y frutos rancios.
Smells familiar, but I can't place it. Whatever it is, it's not used for game hunting or keeping beasts out of your garden. The apothecary might know more. That's where I'd look.
Seems like a good place to start.
It tells us they were hunting you. Whoever did this takes pride in their work. I made sure this stuff would kill you. Go back to the market and up the stairs to the east. You'll see a large building with a big window on top.
The Mermaid's Den. Nice place. We should say hello to Juliana while we're there.
The apothecary's in the back alley. Any luck? We can track down who made this poison. Find your killers.
Guantes. Un segundo. Lo estoy rascando. Pues no estaban mal estos, Aunque estaba haciendo el equipo del garrote de acero, pero bueno. Mierda. Vale, antes subí por aquí, pero no recuerdo por dónde. No. Casi que vamos a ir para el otro lado y ya está. Joder. Otro teletransporte, bien.
Walk in, give her the letter, and go. You can do this.
No, por aquí no, hay que ir por arriba. Otra zona.
High Market. A haven of opulence in an otherwise nice city.
Lavender Abrams allowed these interlopers onto our streets. And where did it get him? Slaves! We must stand against tyranny!
No era por ahí. Ay, mi sentido de la orientación es bastante malo. Tardaré mucho en conseguir mi asesinato.
Wow, look who... This is the Sparrowhawks district. State your business. You must be looking for Grisha then. Last I heard, he was getting a lesson in how we do things around. Go on. But remember, Thal's got his eye on you. I wouldn't get on an ogre.
A ver, ¿no se dan cuenta de que ya me han matado? Ya no pueden hacerme nada peor. Lo que sí que tengo...
Smile and be yourself. Or maybe just smile.
Lo que tengo que mirar es de coger misiones el próximo día.
Adherents ain't welcome around the Pearl District.
No, es por detrás.
Mind yourself.
Let us in, sweetheart.
I told you we're closed.
Not for us, you not.
There. That's the apothecary.
Aren't you the outlander who died in the streets? How are you? Gah, it doesn't matter.
You've got to help. He's gonna hurt me again.
Everyone take a deep breath. No one is hurting anyone else today. Right?
You seem to like beating up on little guys. Want to take a run at me?
Listen to me, dead woman. What happens here does not concern you. Walk away. Ha! You and Deerens always think everyone's out to get you. This is getting tiresome. I wasn't really gonna hurt the apothecary, but I'm really gonna hurt you.
Slowly, too. So you better hope
She is not lying. I've seen it happen.
You talk too much.
Hey, boss, maybe we shouldn't. Fighting a god.
I knew you'd gone soft. Well settled.
¿En serio? Dios, qué duro.
I can't believe they're dead.
Another glorious battle.
Alguien más va a venir a dar por saco. Era grandote este.
Envoy, thank you for dealing with those miscreants. There's a plague on these streets, and they are a symptom.
A gang of bullies shaking down honest folk? Seems more like the cause to me.
It's no more dangerous here than anywhere else. It's just that monsters here have knives instead of fangs.
You even killed Tala, the biggest, baddest of them all. The Sparrowhawks are gonna come after you. They don't. That's the problem. You don't have to come to my defense. No one sticks their neck out for anyone in these parts. I find it hard to believe, but one might contradict the one who saved my skin. What'll it be today, Envoy? I know you didn't come for herbal remedies. Poison? Let me take a look. Wait, I recognize that from my wares. It's oil distilled from Santa Torre, a berry native to the Living Lands.
Just that it's supposed to act quickly, and that you shouldn't mess with it if you don't know what you're doing.
So don't, under any circumstances, mix it up with moonberries.
Before you ask, I can't tell you who bought the poison. If word got around that I was ratting my clients out to the adherents, it'd be the end of me. I hate carrying a debt. Just don't tell anyone you learned it from me. The truth is, I never saw the customer's face. They wore a hood. A monk's cowl, I believe. But I can tell you that Santa Torre is used in religious rituals. Prophets and seers will do anything to leave their bodies. Well, at least that's some encouragement.
If you want mystic types, you want to go visit the Temple of Andra. Probably the only reason you'd want to go there.
On the other hand, Claviger Amon was cozy with plenty of mystics and oddballs. We could check out his estate for clues.
Go past the Hightown Gate to the north, and follow the road eastward until you reach the statue of Andra. Look, most Paradisans don't like the adherents. We've been here for generations, and we knew how to handle our own. Adir changed that, and not for the better. Some of us have been more wronged by Adir than others. Well, wronged by the Steel Garrote. They're a minority of Paradisans, but they're willing to kill to strike back at Adir, even at an Imperial envoy.
Careful where you say that. The last thing Paradis needs is Adiran panic.
I hope that I've been able to assist you in some small way. Good luck in your investigation, envoy.
So we're going to the temple to find a mystic to ask about the poison.
My potions are brewed.
I don't think we're going to be welcome here for long. All those sparrowhawks will be sniffing around here any minute. And since that's not the last skirmish we'll find ourselves in, I say we take this opportunity to stock up on some better equipment. If you want a guarantee of getting the good stuff, I recommend Paradis's main market.
Era cierto que no eran muy listos. ¿Cuántos hay? Joder.
Take out our leader! You killed him!
I suggest not spending much money on this stuff. Leather bags travel a lot better.
Wonder who he crossed. Doesn't take much out here.
Ya nos cargamos a todos los que nos molestaban. Mejor por las escaleras.
You can't be serious. That much for one rack of ribs?
¿Y dónde están las tiendas de armas?
I'm sorry. Never knew armies ate so much meat.
You should see the drunks try to grab the lanterns.
There's barely any left for the rest of us.
I don't know. Who can I speak to about this?
The ambassador. Wouldn't do that if I were you.
Ah, aquí.
You there. You look like you know your way. I heard what happened. I see why you'd want to protect yourself. Probably because I made them. Or most of them, anyway. If it didn't keep them alive, they weren't skilled enough to use it. Ever heard the saying, a bad hunter blames Gallowayne for their bow? You mean enchanted? No. A shield does its job just fine. It doesn't need to be. Talk to my sister if you're interested in that kind of thing. She's over there. At least I don't think. I don't mind magic when it works. But what about when it doesn't? I wish she'd be more careful. That's all.
Uy, va. ¿Cómo se supone que voy a hacer mi trabajo con los pésimos bloques que me envía el proveedor de hierro? El metal está más diluido que el Wittoneg reacerano. Y si una de mis espadas se rompe durante una pelea, nadie me volverá a comprar nada. No pienso pagar otro skate, hasta que me mande un cargamento que yo pruebe personalmente. Y si me faltas al respeto, pagaré la mitad.
Step right up. I can tell you need more fire in your life. Please buy something. I'm trying.
Tienes razón, ¿eh?
My sister, the blacksmith, she doesn't think this will work out. I say, why keep a dagger under your pillow when you can use a ward stone instead? Because we're twins. She may be older, but that doesn't mean she's right about everything. Of course not. I wouldn't sell you something I thought would kill you. That's not good for business. I did that once. I had to hire a watcher. I suppose I shouldn't brag about.
Claro, pero es que la pasta que cuesta una armadura de estas no me la puedo permitir. Puedo mejorar la pechera o la espada. Venga, va. Garra de hilera y trozo de acero.
Look, Marius, if you ever want to talk about anything, you know I'm here, right?
Right. Appreciate that, but I'm alright.
If you ever change your mind, the offer stands.
Listen, this is something I never thought I'd have to ask, but can we talk about you coming back from the dead? Let's talk. As if Barrett didn't just drag you out of the grave.
By the time I got you to Liviana's, I don't think you had a pulse. You certainly weren't breathing.
You must have spent 20 minutes as a corpse on one of her cots before you just came back.
What did you see while you were gone? What do you remember? Watchers say souls can linger between this world and the beyond for a time. I've seen Rooney talk to them a few times, almost in a trance. What happened next? Wait, someone? Who was it, or what was it? Well, that's good. Imagine how much worse this would be if you had two cryptic entities clamoring for your attention. So, someone is reaching out to you from the beyond. They saved you from death, and now they want you to free them from wherever they are. Do you trust them? I guess that's some comfort. Well, even in the land of the strange, you have had the strangest experience I've ever heard of, and you haven't even left on shore. That's quite a feat. At least you have a sense of humor about it. So, this whole time you were in the beyond, and then you were just sent back. Do you think there's a way to bring people back from the dead? Yeah, probably not. Still, thanks for humoring me. You must be tired. I know I am. Hopefully that Watcher Rooney will have some answers for us. For now, let's get some rest. Enjoy the ocean breeze while we're here.
You might want to consider not washing your clothes instead. No offense, but you leave a pretty wide trail, Envoy. What? No. An Adiran official who's new in town turns a lot of heads. Especially when they're traveling with a Nim dude like Kai. Like? Not the word I'd use. Well, we've worked together in the past. It was mostly him crashing blindly through the weeds after I died. I'm here to find your assassins. Maybe help you avoid being killed. My guess is you'll need a guide once you leave Paradise, too. They say I'm Mayor T, envoy. I'll make myself... Anyway, enough chat. I'm sure you have things. Anyway. Not before I've done some reading.
Vale. Joder, tío. Necesito adras urgentemente, pero no sé dónde conseguirlos. Bueno, y casi que lo dejaremos aquí por hoy. Uy.
The wood echoes, strangled suffering. We knew this creature. Still waters, you nearly dream. The bear, the rot in the heart. Did its beauty sing to you? Death to life. Does life not glisten like a stream? What gleams cannot be a monster? We wish you had not killed it. Cull the sickness, clear the rot. Kill one to save the other. Still. Violets and the stars. We wish for both. Earth into rebirth. Growth into life again. Beauty without end. Must all we love turn to ash? Can we not save it? Mercy like a knife. It hunts all of us. God, mortal, beauty. Sleep now. We ponder.
Había algunas que no le veía yo respuesta correcta, pero bueno. Tengo que ir varias misiones en esta zona. Tengo que ir aquí. Bueno, pues tengo 3 misiones, 4. Aquí hay otra. Algunas ya las tendré hechas porque tengo objetos por entregar. Pero bueno, hasta aquí por hoy. Chao.